to me it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the courage they down with any to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the riots and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the riots and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking day. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the riots and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world.
Thank you, brother.
Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the riots and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? This your big homie.
Hey man, this is the Real Talk Real Shit podcast, man. Definitely appreciate everybody for tapping in and tuning in, man. Facts. Facts, man. Thank you so much, DZ. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate everybody for tapping in and tuning in, man. This is gonna be as always, the informative live, man. I just got some groundbreaking footage right here, y'all. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in, tapping in, man. First and foremost, have y'all heard about that shit that's going on in Charlotte right now? Because that's not the topic tonight. But have y'all heard about that shooting that's going on that happened in Charlotte yesterday, man? It was four police officers, I think three U.S. Marshals got murdered, and one CMPD police, Charlotte Mecklenburg police officer got murdered. And then the other four officers got shot. So it was a total of 8 people who got shot, but 4 of them didn't make it. And then the perpetrator, the dude who was like, they was trying to arrest him for a gun warrant, he didn't make it. So that's what's going on right now. I just got the footage. I don't know if I can play it on here. But it's the footage of the arrest. Straight off the I don't know if I'll be able to play this because I don't know if But so anyway, I wanted to say something tonight. I gotta get more research about this topic before I touch on it because I don't like to talk about stuff. But assholes are needed in this society, y'all. Alright, I can't use these headphones. Alright, I can't use the headphones. They won't let me use the headphones no more.
Got to get new headphones, I guess. Assholes are needed in society, y'all. A lot of people don't like to recognize or accept it. But this society, in all societies, anywhere in life, we would be in way worse situation than we were in and are in if we didn't have assholes. And by an asshole, this is what I mean. Let me explain something. By an asshole, I'm not talking about somebody who goes around and messes with people. By an asshole, I'm not talking about somebody who goes around and picks on people. By an asshole, I'm not talking about somebody who goes out of their way to pick on people or hurt people or just demonize or just pick on people. So I'm not talking about a bully, or I'm not talking about somebody who's just disrespectful or blatant or just like just a negative person. I'm not talking about that. But an asshole, because as a father, let me explain something to y'all. As a father, as a man, sometimes you have to be an asshole. And you can go through life and you could say yes to everybody, and you could be as sweet as you want to be. You could be as sweet as apple pie on a Sunday morning, right? But eventually you're going to get tired of being sweet. You're going to get tired of being played. You're going to get tired of being used. And you're going to have to step and put your foot down, right? Nah, for real. Nah, it's not you, Shameless EV. It's definitely not you. It's these headphones. This thing, my speaker, the speaker, the foam is gone. So I think it's probably distorting without the foam on the speaker. So no, it's not y'all, it's me. Assholes as a father is needed. It's needed to be an asshole sometimes, because in this world, you need rules, regulations, and you need laws. You need limitations, you need laws, you need rules and regulations, right? If nobody had laws, rules, or regulations, we'd be in a lawless, chaotic society, right? If y'all can understand that, I hope you can at least understand that. Without laws and rules, we'll be in a chaotic, uncontrolled, unruly society, right? So whether you like rules or whether you like regulations and shit like that, whether you like them or not, does not mean it's not a necessary part of, or a necessity for society. As a dad, as a father, I tell my kids yes way more than I tell them no. I tell them yes about this, yes about that. Oh, can we do this? Can we do that? Yes, yes. Can we do this? Yes. Can we do that? Yes. I do this all the time. I'm always telling them yes, right? But then as a father, there's certain things that I need to stop them or stop them from doing to protect them from themselves, or to protect them from outside things in this world. So even though I want to tell them yes most times, I have to be an asshole sometimes and say, hell no, no. I have to sometimes put my foot down and say no. And that I won't call it evil, because I was going to say it's a necessary evil, but it's not evil. A stop sign is there to keep you from just running into oncoming traffic. A red light, a street sign, street lights are there to keep you from just running into oncoming traffic. So if it was no guidelines or rules or regulations, we would be basically crashing into each other all the damn time, right? If you go out into the world and your mama don't tell you, hey, when we go in that store, don't act up. Or if your daddy don't tell you, hey, when y'all go in that store, don't act up. You don't even have a blueprint to how to act. So if you were never told, don't do this or don't do that, then you will never have that blueprint in your mind to even not do it. And you might do it, and it might be the last mistake you ever make. Because when your parents tell you look both ways before crossing the street, you think they're telling you that because they're an asshole and they're mad at you? Or are they telling you that because they love you and want the best for you and want you to be protected? Shamelessly V said, it's teaching them how to make good choices, giving them the tools to be intelligent in their decision making. Great parenting. Facts. That's exactly what it is. And also call it, I call it, as well as that, I call it constructive criticism. Constructive criticism. Now, pay attention to this. If you see a son playing with fire, right? And let me give you an example of constructive criticism, and let me give you an example of direct criticism. Say I catch my son playing with fire, which I've done before, right? Because he just learned how to strike a match. A lighter. He was never strong enough to strike it. So being that he's got this newfound strength that he could spark match lighters and shit, one time I caught him lighting some leaves on fire. And so what I did, I said, when I caught him, I said, do you want to burn the whole damn house down? Because he was outside, you know. What's up, bro? Go in the house, bro. What's up? Go in there and find it. It's not out here.
I'm trying to find it.
Well, just go in there and look. I don't know. Just don't look for that specifically because you might not find it. There's too much stuff in there. Too many toys. So just go in there and see what you can find, man. But go ahead in there because you don't need to be outside and it's late, bro. Go ahead. It's almost bedtime. So when I caught the young man lighting the leaves on fire, I said, hey, what the hell are you trying to do? Burn the house down or burn yourself, right? And I sat there and explained to him, if you light shit on fire, it can get out of control and you might not be able to control it. And when I finished talking to him, he understood that. Now, was he pissed a little bit at me for stopping them from lighting that fire? Yes, he was. I won't say he was pissed, but he was a little disappointed. Does that matter to me? I don't give a fuck. Let me explain something to y'all. Sometimes you have to appear to be the asshole in your kids' eyes. My kids called me mean today. They called me mean today, right? You're mean, right? But we went out to a boardwalk. We went out to this place to get some lunch, basically some lunch and some dessert. We got let me show y'all what we got. It's a chocolatier place, man. Let me show you. I'm gonna try to unravel it without unraveling it all the way. We got a caramel apple. This is a cinnamon, cinnamon apple, caramel apple. Very good. Very good. It's a very good caramel apple, right? So we got this or whatever, and we're at the spot. But on the way, going through the boardwalk, it's a bunch of spots. It's a bunch of stores. It's a bunch of shops. People are trying to make money. They're trying to sell shit. I understand that, right? So my kids and my lady, they keep stopping. They like to stop. They want to stop. They want to stop. They want to stop and talk and stop and look. And as a man, I had to play the quote unquote asshole role and say, no, keep coming, keep going. No, stop. Don't. No, we're not. And in the midst of that, they're like, oh, God, you're being mean, you're this and that. But if we were to stop everywhere along to the destination that we was already set to go, we would have spent way more time because we already wasted time in the process. We would have wasted more time. I would have wasted more money, and we would have wasted more time and money. And time and money are things you can't get back. Time and money are things you can't duplicate. Once you spend that dollar that you just had, it doesn't come back. That dollar that you just spent is actually gone when you spend it. So then you have to actually make another dollar. You know what I'm saying? So money and time are things you cannot get back. Those are some of the most precious, valuable things on this planet when you get to a certain existence in life. Because time and money, like I said, you can't get them back. you can spend your time doing whatever you choose to spend it doing, right? But once you've spent your time doing whatever that is, you can't unget that. You can't get that time back. Say if you watch 2 movies, that's about an hour and a half per movie. That's about 3 hours for 2 movies. You can't get those 3 hours back. You can remember the movie, you can remember the story, you can remember what you've seen, and you could talk about it, but you can't get them 3 hours back. So time and money are the most precious commodities we have on this, pretty much, because life is time and money is everything you need in the time. Because if you don't have money, you can't do nothing in your time. You know, mine say I hate you at least once a week, but all I hear is you're doing it right. Exactly. Mine only say I hate you very, very, very few. They'll say it before, but they don't say that there. That's when they're really pissed. And I piss them off if they say that. But yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Dad, you're mean. I heard that. You're mean. You're just mean. And then my little one's like, no, he's not mean. He's not this. Like, so sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't. But the necessity of an asshole is a vital for human survival. Now, let me explain something to you. Let's go on the last 2 presidents. Let's talk about the president we have now, and then we're going to talk about the last president, which president of the United States of America, which the last president of the USA was Donald Trump, right? Donald J. Trump. The last president we had was Donald Trump. And some say, a lot of people say Donald Trump was an asshole, right? But despite him, people saying he's an asshole, we didn't have any wars when Donald Trump was in office. Gas was the lowest prices it's ever been. When North Korea, the president of North Korea, Kim Jong-un, was getting out of control, our president said, you better stay in line or I will blow y'all off the map. Blow you off the map. Off the map. He told the fucking country in North Korea he'll blow them off the map if they keep playing. Now, was he an asshole for saying that? Hell yeah. But was that a necessary thing to do to protect us from having to blow them off the map? Fuck yeah. Sometimes just having a gun is enough to keep somebody off your ass. Because let me explain something to you. And I'm going to go back to the good president, bad president, or the good guy, bad guy. I'm going to break it down. But if a motherfucker knows you got a gun, if the average citizen knows you got a gun on you, they're not going to try to fight you. They're going to be like, bro, keep that thing on him. So I'm about to get a gun and I'm going to have to shoot his ass. At the very most, they're going to have to match you with your energy. But they're not going to just try to come up and snuff you and sneak punch you and sucker punch you and all that if you got a gun or you're known to have a gun on you. So just by America having the gun, having the nukes, having the strong military and shit like that, nobody has to mess with us, or sometimes we don't even have to do nothing because people know we're going to flex that muscle. So by us being assholes keeps us from having to do stuff all the time. But let me explain something. If you're playing the position of an asshole, you have to be an asshole when it's time to. That's why America don't hesitate to blow some shit up when it's time. They don't hesitate to go lay some shit down when it's time because they're playing that position of the asshole, the bully. He said a few asshole things. Tough love. Can't even understand this other guy that lives in the White House now that mumbles stuff and kills my neurons. Nah, for real. He'd be like, I'd be like, he'd be like, butter pecan ice cream, whole pint. I'll eat butter pecan ice cream. I'm not picking on the man. But let me explain something to you about diplomacy, because I'm not going to talk about character, because I don't give a fuck about a man's character. I care about what he does. Diplomacy. Joe Biden, right? he's playing. He's not playing the asshole. He's playing the pushover. He's playing the pussy, really. He's playing pussy. So that's why America's getting fucked right now. Excuse my language. But Joe Biden goes and he said, well, China, we can't beat them, so we might as well join them. So they allowed all the Chinese to come in here and flood over and buy our country out. He said that he allowed, no, he fucking allowed. He passed laws protecting the Chinese on his first day in office. When they never did nothing for blacks, whites, European, do nothing for nobody specifically, but you passing laws to protect Asians and Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. I wonder why. Because the country was sold to Asians and Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. And when it comes time for us to stand up, we don't have no legal standings to stand up. See, y'all have to understand what was done by Joe Biden was him not being an asshole, he's being a pussy. So he opened his clitoris up and he opened his vagina lips up and let everybody come and hit him. He said, China, come on. Migrants, I can't stop y'all. Come on, every one of y'all, come on. I'll take care of all you. And guess what it's doing? China's taking over the country. Migrants are taking over the country. Illegal migrants are in the country right now making plans to steal abandoned homes or steal homes that are not being lived in. They're taking over our country inside, and they're getting full permission and funding. So I don't know. I don't understand what this pushover pussy, everybody's okay mentality is good for. It's not good. A pussy don't do nothing but get fucked. That's it. That's it. If let me be honest with you. If you put a vagina on a table without a woman attached to it, like you know how they sell those fake vaginas that those weirdos be having sex with, right? If you put a pocket coochie in the damn table and lock dudes up in the room with it, they're all gonna have sex with it. So a pussy don't do nothing but get fucked. But if you put a man in the room with an asshole, everybody's not gonna fuck it. Some will, some won't. You understand what I'm saying? Assholes stink. Assholes fart. Assholes let shit be known. An asshole's not gonna take too much of your crap before he tells you, hey man, hey, this ain't it. What you got going on that ain't it. And I'm gonna tell you something. In society, all assholes are the one who mold and shift and shape people and better people. The asshole, the good coach is an asshole. Keep going, harder, faster. Keep pushing. You can do it. Don't stop. If you stop, I'm going to tell your mama. If you stop, I'm going to tell your daddy. Keep going, boy. You can do it. Stop crying. Wipe them tears off your face. Keep going. Breathe deep. Push. Give me one more. Give me 3 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, young man. The good coach is an asshole. He ain't telling you, he'll tell you good job after you completed the task. The good coach ain't gonna congratulate you while you're failing. He's gonna be like, come on, fat ass, keep jogging. Come on, chubby. Come on, pork chop. Give me 2 more. Get rid of that shit. And if you strong enough to withstand, you will. See, this is what people don't understand. Everybody wants it easy. Change don't come easy. The world's always changing, but change don't come easy. In order for us to be free, In order for us to be right now with this freedom of speech, in order for a black man like me to even be able to speak online or to even go up to other races and speak to them in society, is because my ancestors or the ancestors before me had to go through hell, beat up, sprayed by water fountain, sprayed by water hoses, lynched, mobbed, abused, bit by dogs, not be able to eat at the restaurants. And they did all that and went through all that and suffered all that just for people like me to be able to speak up. You understand? So it's very important for us not to forget what happened in the past so we can understand where we're going in the future. You know, everything correlates, man. But if those people didn't stand up and say, fuck you, I'm not getting out your seat. I want to eat some ice cream too. I want a root beer float too. If they said, man, give me an ice cream sundae, and I ain't getting out the seat. And if they didn't do that and get their head busted and get ice cream poured on them and get disrespected and public shamed, if they didn't fight and stand up and be assholes and go to them restaurants and said, no, you're going to serve me, we all wouldn't even be where we're at today. Assholes stopped. Assholes had to go out and fight. Assholes had to fight wars and stop the evil people from taking over and stand up for righteousness. It don't take no goody two-shoe to be able to fucking blow somebody's head off in the name of righteousness. Now, I'm not saying all wars are righteous, but what I'm saying is you have to stand up and defend your people when you're called. When your number is called, you have to stand up. People think I ain't doing shit and this and that, but when it's time to, I'm going to stand the fuck up. And going to be happy to stand up. And I'm going to be an asshole the whole fucking time. I am an asshole. Big Betty's an asshole. You know why? It takes discipline to be structured in life. Do you know how much discipline it takes to be structured and live the life that I live? I fast all day, aka I don't eat all day long. I don't eat till about 4 or 5 p.m. every day. In the morning, I'm drinking coffee, juice, water. That's it. When I get really hungry, after working, laboring, cleaning up, laboring, making some creation, doing my podcast, whatever I do, after fasting for hours and hours, then I eat a meal to break my fast around 4 or 5 p.m. in the afternoon. Then I might eat another meal at 9, 10. Then I might eat another meal at around 11, 12, 1. You understand what I'm saying? This world is not, you don't have to just be doing what this world tells you to do. You have to do what's best for you. You have to find out what's best for you and what's best for your life and your body and do that. You have to find out what you're meant to do on this fucking planet. Because we're not meant to sit around and not do nothing. In the village, if you're the one who don't contribute, if you don't go get no water, if you don't go get no sticks, no firewood, if you don't go hunt no animals, if you don't go get no fruits and berries and this and that, you don't fucking get to eat. Unless you're a child or an old person. And the old person that gave his whole life to the village. So everybody gonna take care of them. And the child's the next generation to the village. So everybody gonna take care of them. This life is about what you put in. The only reason I get anything out of this life that from people or from anything is because I put in. And you don't always get out what you put in. Let me be the first to tell you that. Stop looking for returns on everything you fucking do. You do not get a return on everything you do. At all. You do not get a return on everything you do. That's not how the universe works. This world is not custom made for you. That's not how the universe works. You need to find out where you fit in. This world is not custom fit for you. We're not individually that special. Collectively, we're special. Individually, we are not that powerful. Collective, we're powerful. Individually, we're not that impactful, but collectively, we're fucking impactful. You could take one man and he can't flip a car over, but you could take 10 dudes and they could flip a car over. Easy. Shamelessly V said, and now they're eliminating elderly people so the funds used on them can be given to working age people coming in. Been listening to my mom's death breath for 4 days. God bless. And that is the God's honest truth, man. God bless. Get any information you can from your mom. Comfort her. Do anything she needs. I don't understand, but I do understand. You get what I'm saying? I do, but I don't. Because I haven't been there yet, but I've been there. I lost my grandmothers, both of them. I don't know my grandfathers, either one of them. But mother and father, I've not lost them yet. So God bless her. God bless you, and stay strong and I pray that you get every moment of her time with her and she gets every moment of your time with you up until her last moments. You know, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Whatever your wishes are is your wishes, but I just put some positive, whatever I could put out there for you, universal prayer for you, you know. So I don't even understand what you're going through, but I sympathize and I tell you, it is what it's supposed to be, and they are collectively trying to take out the elders, man. Information gap. It's a lot of reasons why, man. Information is the main thing, because if the elders can tell you what happened in their generation, you could circumvent and not go through what a lot of them went through. But see, the elders are so, not all of them. I'm talking about a lot of these new elders, they want to be young. These fucking new elders want to be so young and stay youthful and stay this and that. They try to hide the game from the youth. These elders be knowing how to make a bunch of money and shit, and they try to hide that shit from the children and the youth. They want to stay on top. Instead of passing that ball and showing the next generation how to get to that bag and how to do this and how to do that. They don't do that. They might give you a little something. They might throw you a little bone, but most of the older generation people do not want to see the youngsters surpass them. I'm just being all the way 1,000. So it's a big information gap that we're not getting from our youth. From our elders. We're not getting the bigger picture from them. What did you have to go through in your time, and how did you make it through it? What did you go through in your time, and how did you make it through it? So when it's my time to face adversities, I know already what to do. See, there's the information gap we need to be trying to destroy. God bless your mom, Shamelessly V, for real. But you know exactly what's going on. They got the worms inside of everybody, taking us out. Those fucking blood worms, man. Y'all ain't seen this shit, sudden death? Died suddenly. Let me see if I can look it up. Let me show y'all something.
Today, I'm just finishing up a week plus long.
I ain't tripping.
And bombers that have 30, 40, even 50 years of experience. said, hey, have you guys ever seen this stuff before? And the answer was always, I haven't seen clots like these. These long white fibers. Very similar. It came out, apparently I've got some of that's from a carotid artery and also some veins. So back around November of last year, of 2021, people were asking me, well, how many people are having these strange clots? And I didn't have a very good answer for it. So starting in November, I started making notations of whether or not the person was clotted or not, or vaccinated. My green is
shit.
people that...
Oh, shit. All right, I can't play no more. I ain't gonna play no more. Y'all go to rumble.com and watch Died Suddenly. Died, D-I-E-D, Suddenly on rumble.com. Yeah, I know what the fuck going on, man. This shit is messed up. What we can do, I know. I already know. It's not I already know. Yeah, this shit is in the air. It's everything. I already know. It's in the food. Let me show y'all something, man. It's messed up, man. And God bless her. God bless all of us, because it's all of us are going through this shit, man. Let me show y'all something, man. Y'all have no idea how serious and deep this shit gets. Watch this shit. Microfibers in Subway bread and McDonald's fries. Let me see if I can do this, man. Let me see if they'll... Hold on. Videos of micro nanofibers in Subway bread. They're not going to want me to find this. And I'm not trying to do this, but... Hold on. Let me see. They might have cleaned it off. Hold on. Yeah, that shit's everywhere, man. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this video. I just know, they're not going to let me see this on here. Made me itch. I wonder how many previous generations for agreed or whatever. They are doing this move. It's not the first time. Exactly. It's not. It's really messed up, man. Yeah, I had worms. I've had worms. We all, listen, man. I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna say, but yeah, this shit is in all of us. You just have to be as healthy as you possibly can and eat as least as you can to eliminate the amount of them things that's in you. There are things you can do that make them come out. I know some things that make them come out, but I don't like talking about that stuff because I don't want to get whooped. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to whoop me, man. But yeah, those worms are very real. It's very fucked up. It's very fucked up. And I didn't want to go in that mode, but it's just like that. It's just really like that. It's really like that. It's really like that, man. Pumpkin seed and walnut hole. Yes, great. Yep. I'm gonna tell y'all some true facts. My favorite snacks in the middle of the night when I'm about to go to bed is I grab these little snack fruit packs I got. It's Omega fruit packs, and they got pumpkin seeds in them. The pumpkin seeds are the best thing in there, and it's usually a lot of pumpkin seeds in the packs too. So yeah, I eat pumpkin seeds every week. I mean, every day, damn near. You know, at least 3-4 times out the week. In the middle of the night, I'm eating some seeds, some pumpkin seeds, because it's something healthy. I know, you know, I'm trying not to blow all my teeth out, so I can snack on some nuts in the middle of the night. You know, that's a decent something I could decently snack, and my teeth won't fall out, and it won't just sit on my teeth and eat my teeth up. So you got to be aware and mindful of everything that you're doing. Everything. A lot of people just think life is just some type of mundane experience and they could just do whatever. It's not. Everything matters, man. Everything matters when you're living life, man. But I just wanted to get on here and touch bases and tell y'all that, you know, because it's assholes are definitely needed, man. Don't be mad. I mean, don't be sad if, you know, you're kind of have some asshole in you, man, because like I said, who's going to tell your people what's right and what's wrong if you don't do it? Who's going to guide your people in the right path if you don't do it? Who's going to make sure that your people survive into the next generation if you don't do it? And sometimes it takes an asshole or a well thought out, well planned, strategic lifestyle to make it into the next generation. Because you can't freestyle this shit and do what you want to do and do what you're told and make it to the next generation. You will not. If you think you're going to do what you want and do without will and all that evil shit and just live life and be selfish and harm and do you and all that and boss chick and level up and all that, that shit's going to get you dead and gone. I'm telling you right now. Tomorrow I got a video coming up about relationships, man. I ain't playing no footage tonight, but I got a relationship video coming up tomorrow. Please pay attention and stay tuned for it. I know a lot of y'all do not like to hear me talking about females and people in general, because a lot of people have had that mentality like, who are you to tell us what? A lot of people have that mentality like they don't like to be told. But I'm going to be honest with you. If nobody's telling you the right thing, then you're never going to learn that shit. And if nobody's on your ass trying to get you in the right direction, you're never going to get there, bro. Well, no, you might get there on your own, but you might have to go through a lot of bumps and roadblocks to get there. Somebody trying to tell you something wise and wisdom and shit, you should listen. You know what I mean? But I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. Been a busy day, very busy day. So I knew it was coming. I'm about to go in here, eat this caramel apple. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know, if you're an asshole, just be an asshole for a good reason, man. Don't be an asshole for just being evil. And don't try to be an asshole, but sometimes you have to be an asshole if you want to get to the next level, man. Everybody's not going to make it. Everybody's not meant to be with you on the journey. Everybody's not going to be with you on the journey. Everybody's not going to come with you. Everybody's not going to make it. But if you keep your mentality right and keep your people strong, at least a lot of your people can make it, and maybe you can make it. You know, that's what it's all about, man. I'm just trying to rise everybody's vibration to make it into the next phase, y'all. Because we don't have nothing but like 3-4 years to prepare for the next phase. We have about 3-4 years to prepare and get and make it and prepare and withstand to make it into the next phase. So understand that I'm not gonna take nothing out of God's hands, and all glory goes to God. But I just know that everybody has effect. Because I could choose to go out here and do something negative and harmful, or I could choose to do something positive and righteous. Just like you could choose to do something negative, or you could choose to do something positive. So make the right choice. Do something positive with your life. Spend your time doing something positive and being positive. And you can't always be good, but as long as you're righteous and positive, you'll be okay. So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I need to go in here and make some tea or something. I'm congested. But it's your big homie, Big Bad A. This is a Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. Holla at your boy, man.